All right. We tested the drone bunny and I like it. And God, it reminds me of that song, I Kissed a Girl and I Liked It. I tried a drone bunny and I liked it. For those of you who don't know what that is, it's where you assign your drones to another ship. And I think you can have up to 4 ships. Up to 4 ships assigning drones to one ship. Maybe 5. Something like that. So I'm looking at, okay, can I get 3 of these out here? And you know, so I'm at 679 DPS. That's with the Caldari Navy Wasps. If I use Tech 2 Wasps, it's actually 750 DPS. But I think that these are the better choice. 5 including the receiving ship. So 1 plus 4. Okay. So they have a lot of their stuff is better, including like their EHP is like twice as much, and their DPS actually says it's the same amount, and so I don't get why it reads different in the ship in here, up here in the DPS. I don't get why it reads different, but it does. 750 compared to this, when they both are listed as actually having the same DPS. You know, I don't know how that math works, but that's the way it is. So if I get 3 of these together, the racial specialization skill for the drones is why T2 becomes better. What is a racial specialization skill? Like the calamari? your spell corrector there. He's like, calamari drone specialization skill. Okay. You know, but listen. So let me bring this up and show you this and why it's a little confusing on this. So we need on here right, so those are all the same. I'm only looking at differences. Armor hit points. Field capacity is different. So that we can do a good comparison on these.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Christian Pradana just followed.
Kristen, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Rate of fire is the same. There's a damage modifier. All right, so. Okay, so now I wish I could make this like bigger. And the vertical eclipse, you can do only different. Controlling attributes that differ. Interesting. All right, I'll try it another time. I don't want to mess this up now that I did it. But all right, so the DPS on all of these is the same. It's not different. We actually don't need to see these two here. And so the we're looking at the Caldari Navy Wasp and the Wasp 2. So armor hit points on the Caldari Navy Wasp is twice that of just the Wasp Tech 2. Shield capacity is twice that. Turret tracking is better on the Caldari Navy version by, I don't know, that's about 6-7%. Maximum velocity, they're the same. The damage modifier, they're the same. And the kinetic damage is the same. And the orbit velocity is the same. So, from the skill description, specialization in the operation of advanced Caldari drones, 2% bonus per skill level to the damage of light, medium, and heavy sentry drones requiring Caldari drone specialization. Okay. So you don't get the Tech 2. So, if this one here is 679 DPS, and the other one is 750, and the other one is 750, then why does almost everybody use the Caldari Navy ones? Is it really just I mean, is their overall damage application better? And that's why you accept the lower DPS? Or nobody else has Tech 2 skills, and so they're all running the faction ones? Which I really don't think that's the answer. It's definitely the tank. Be used as alpha. So, six hundred 679 DPS compared to 750. We're looking at a 10% difference and only half the tank. But does that mean that I could clear the sites 10% faster? I don't know. So they both have the same. They both have the same hit structure. You have to get up into the integrated or the augmented to have a different damage structure, where then it's kinetic and thermal as opposed to just pure kinetic. And by the way, The kinetic on Garistas at least is like 80% of what they are, and only like 20% thermal. And so you don't necessarily want to try and use these other drones for that, you know, to try and, you know, cover both of those, because it's just not necessarily worth it. So anyway, I'll show you one more thing here, what I'm talking about. We'll go into simulation mode here, and then I will put in a wasp here, and take this out. And there we are, 747 from 679. That's a healthy bump. Yeah, the overall EHP of the faction as opposed to the Tech 2, it's twice. So there is a big value in that. Yeah, I wish there was a good way to test this. So if really it's just about durability so that you don't have to think about it so much if a drone's getting shot, there's something to that. You know? All right. So how much money have I got? I got enough. Let's take and get my other guy one of these. Fit it up exactly the same. All right, we're gonna death clone up. Oh, I gotta give him some money. All right. Now we're gonna death clone over. All right, so while I'm doing this, I'm gonna have some lunch. Means turn off my camera for a minute. All right, so I'm over here now. where I can buy a ship. Just seeing if I happen to have one over here already. Oh, I do have an Ishtar here. Let's see how good it is or is not. The 4 lines space stop your shipping route from Jita to Amar. Did they actually block it off now? They actually got it blocked off from the battle out there? So this is similar, but quite the same. I don't want to mess with this one. It is another valid fit. I'm going to
Welcome to the Dragons.
Omega Stars just followed.
Mega Stars, thank you for the follow. Welcome. Not too bad on price. It's cheaper than what I thought it would be.
active.
Yeah, I have to see if I can cut a skin for this.
Warp drive active.
I do have a few. 5 hurt surge on this guy too. Oh. Please. Dragon Phoenix.
Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active. Warp drive active.
We're out here. I'm
Drive active.
going to drop off this mobile tractor unit.
Welcome to the
Docking
Dragons.
request
Ajax
accepted.
just followed.
Ajax, thank you for the follow. Welcome. See the timer there? We're gonna look at this with the. We're gonna run the timer on it. The time we land. Looking at something in the store real quick. This song kind of sucks. What the hell is it? It's removed. What's the timer for? We're gonna time how long it takes to do it with two of these. All right, so both these chips are exactly the same here, and except this one, he's offloading this. This one, he's keeping it. Right, I'm gonna undock both of them. Alright, you gotta be careful what you ask. Welcome, Dragon. You did win. You got out alive. You came out with 22 gold. So, you did good. Okay. Let's set up a couple things here. Orbit. Putting it at 20,000. And then keep it range. Let's change this to 500. I think that may be better. Oh, I was looking at the wrong character. Yeah, oh well. Okay, so now $1,000, and then I will set my keep at range the same, just in case. But really, this one is going to be the controller of the drones. All right.
Warp drive active.
All right, both warping over. All right, that, set this at 20, turn these on. This guy, set him to follow, turn these on. believe that I'm Mastery 5. Yeah, I am. Okay.
I'm an equal opportunity ass kicker.
Loven22 just subscribed.
I think they're doing it now. Oh, okay, well, this is going to be a rough estimate. Stopwatch is going. When Levon, oh, Jesus Christ, Tier 3. Right when I start doing something difficult? Tier 3 at 100 months? Nice to see you, Levon. All right. You're all Fritch. That is a cool 40,000 gold to each and every one of you here because of Levon resubbing 100 months at Tier 3. All right. Wait, so both of these guys are shooting stuff. They're both doing well, and all right. So we'll see how long this takes to do this site. I expect the next dungeon raid to be pretty epic, guys. Just saying. Feed the dragon, 100 gold. Well, do exclamation point dancers. Warray. Right, they're yellow boxing me now. They are they attacking one of my drones? They are. They are attacking one of my drones. Let's keep an eye on that. Still shooting one of my drones. How's it doing? This is probably why people use the pirate version. Look at that. We're already through wave 1 with 2 of these ships. Right. Had to make things interesting, right? Drones are fighting, they're all good and healthy.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Suzogamex just followed.
Zizo Gamer.
Welcome to the Dragons.
Benio Futric just followed.
And Bane of Utric. I think I can pronounce it a little bit better than the robot. What is Avatar Relics? Do exclamation point Mert. All right. They're not shooting anything here again. They're shooting another one of my drones. Oh, you know what? My secondary guy, he has not gotten out of his ship at the sun. That's why his drones are getting targeted. All right, well, we're not gonna stop right now because of that. And they're both doing fine. What kind of wave I'm on? We're only 6 minutes in. It's getting all quiet again. They attacking one of my drones again. So one of my guys got an 11 million payout and the other one got 8. That's not bad. I mean, if you consider that a tick, it's almost 20 million, right? Wandering Witness. Well, welcome to the live shows. What's going on? We're testing out Drone Bunny. I've got 2 Ishtars here. One's assigned its drones. This one that you're looking at right here is assigned its drones to this one here. And to defend it. So anytime he gets shot, all the drones react. And so we're just seeing kind of how efficient this is or not. I think it's doing pretty well, actually. Like, I think it's really about to exceed my expectations. It takes you about 40 minutes to do one of these sites with a single Ishtar. Now, I expect it to be a little bit more than twice as fast with 2 of them. And that's because of like shield regen and stuff on the rats. But not by much, but we'll see. So we're at 9 minutes 40 seconds here. Being jammed out, that's why you're only seeing one target. This is working out pretty fantastic. How it is that the guy in the lead seems to be maintaining the aggro most of the time. Go again. Are they attacking one of the drones? Yes, they are. One of the drones here. This one's getting attacked. Well, bit crispy. Almost lost that one. Right. That'll take a minute off our efficiency. I gotta take him to the sun and eject out. Go again. What are they attacking now? I'm doing it wrong. I should be AFK. Well, we're testing things out, and yeah, I've got the. They both got 9.3 million, so 18 million. Hey, we're done at 18 minutes. Sweet. All right, that's pretty sweet. Would have been 17 and a half if hadn't had to pull my drones in. All right, so I'm gonna have to repair drones in this guy. All out salvaging for a moment, and let's see here. Pull a couple things in still. I don't see any Dread Garista. I'm just waiting till I get past the eclipse here. Is it true that you can become self-sustaining? You don't need to pay out for subscription. The answer is yes, but I don't recommend that for people because then it's like having a job. And, you know, so 2/3 of your earnings go towards your, you know, paying for your subscription. And, you know, you may as well go out and work for an hour pulling weeds for your neighbor or some shit like that to make that subscription cost, because you'd be a hell of a lot more efficient. Hey Raymond, how's it going, buddy? Haven't seen you for a while. Nice to see you. One of those people who actually enjoys grinding, gives you a goal. Yeah, well, you know, if it works for you, but the problem is a lot of people are thinking that they're going to do it, and it turns out to be hard. And especially if you're a newer player. Now, like me, I've made enough money in the game, I can probably put, I don't know, what does it cost? 500 plex per month per account. I have 4 accounts. I have how much? Do I have 80,000? I have 80,000 plex, something like that. That's 160 months. So I could fund each one of my accounts for 3.5 years right now if I just spent all the plex on them. 350 plex per month for 24. So then I can get like five years on each of them. And so, you know, but I want a Titan. I want a ship where I can lose all of that in one shot. Right? Yeah, if I get stuck in my Titan, it'll be well over 100 billion that I lose. You know, it's kind of the way I want to do it. So, scoop this up. And then pick up as much of this as I can. The guy here is going to have to pick up the rest. Guy is so full that, yeah, he can only get a couple more pieces of salvage in him and he'll be completely full. Do you think they should upgrade the graphics on Titans? So they've been doing passes on ships, and I'm sure they'll get around to it. They're continually doing passes on the graphics for the ships. So, you know, Playing the market is too much of a brain and risk for you? Yeah, well, I get it. This drone bunny stuff sure is feeling good. I mean, I just blazed right through it. You know, if we add a third to it, then can we get it down to like 12 minutes? I'm gonna have to apply this other character to the corp. And I'm gonna have to do a little work on that other character before I can do that. So, it'll take me a few days. I gotta take a look at what assets she has in high sec and transfer them over to another character and stuff, because if she's moving out to null, she doesn't need any of that high sec stuff. Maybe, I don't know. She has like 2 bowheads and a freighter and a bunch of battleships, some other transport ships. So have I looked into smart bombing these sites? So the answer is that I haven't wanted to spend that much money, that much ISK on a 3-ship setup. And I do know what you're talking about. I have one of those ships, and it's a Markee. And I can just do 3 of them. And in actuality, I think all 3 of my characters can run them. So maybe someday I want to do that. Right now, what I need to do is I need to get enough money. He has 143, and this guy has 239. I do have enough to buy another Ishtar right now. So maybe that'll be a thing. All right, let's stop this guy from doing any more salvaging, and let's take him back. We got to remember, we got to repair my other guy.
Warp drive active.
Welcome to the Dragons.
He has a drone
Narayan
that
just followed.
took a few hits. Narayan, thank you for the follow. Welcome.
You, sir, rock.
Narayan just subscribed.
Thank you, Narayan. Much appreciated. How about 1,000 gold to everybody here for Narayan subbing on
Docking
Twitch?
request accepted.
All right. So that is all the salvage. Now we're going to warp this guy before we do anything else. We're going to warp this guy to the sun. He's going to do his jumping jacks at the sun. To keep from getting drones having too much aggro. Accidentally hit self-destruct. It's right next to... Did you know if you're going at high speed while you eject, that your ship keeps going and it might take you forever to catch up? It won't keep its propulsion on, but it will keep moving. Xeno?
Warp drive active.
It is a scary thought. So, there is a video somewhere, it's on my YouTube channel, of a guy fooling around doing that in a site that I was doing, or a place that I was. He was doing that with his Gila. It was his Abyssal Gila.
Docking request
Turned out to be
accepted.
worth like 3.6 billion or something like that. And he was popping out and back in and stuff. So I took my ship and I rammed his ship. After, when he popped out of it, I rammed the ship and sent it far away, kept my ship chasing after it, and then I popped out of mine and I hopped into his and ran off with it. And his pod was so slow that, if I remember right, I came back and got my other ship before he was even able to get up to that. So your ship can go much faster than your pod without you in it. That was good. So that's cool. 10 million in loot. Oh. And then this guy needs a repair. There we go. So I can see totally why the Navy drones. All right, so this guy. I don't think he needs any repairs. Nope. All right, if you're watching on YouTube, gotta wait for the next episode.